Good morning. So tell me exactly what the benefit is for these children that they're teaching um, about gay sex. So, what are they going to do? Put on their resume that they know how to insert a penis into an asshole? I mean, unbelievable. What benefit does teaching this to children have on the rest of their life? Now, you've got to figure that most of these teachers that are in these schools got indoctrinated into this LBGTQIARSTYZ alphabet game when they went to college. So these people have no morals. Absolutely none. Because when you're bringing drag queens into a kindergarten and you are um, promoting all of these sexual innuendos in cartoons and video games, you're not teaching children anything but to grow up to be a porn star. Um, so this is ridiculous. And I tell you, I'm so aggravated with that clerk, I could scream. I'm boycotting the store, that's for damn sure. But you can't tell me that uh, there's any benefit to teaching gay sex to these children. None. Now, these schools aren't teaching children how to sign their name in cursive because they don't want them to be able to own anything, you know. They don't want them to be able to think critically for themselves. So you got to remember, these teachers were all bought and paid for to do this. You know, it's kind of like the doctors and nurses that are in these hospitals that don't want to speak up because they're afraid of losing their jobs. Well, what about your soul? What about your morals, your ethics that you took an oath to protect and serve your patients? So, you know, kudos to that nurse that's speaking out about this bullshit. Um, and you know, these people that chose a paycheck over doing the right thing, I just don't know about you guys. But anyway, back to the gay sex teaching in school. Please tell me how this is important in anyone's life. As I've said before, what people do in the bedroom, that's totally up to them. Don't push it on anybody else. And one of the problems that we have is there's so many gay parents out there that have adopted children or had a surrogate or, you know, used a baby factory or whatever. Um, that your children are going to school with these kids. And these kids are placed in these schools to mess up the minds of real children that have real parents that care about them. You know, I was talking to an elderly man and saying that, you know, the kids, the grandkids, uh, are in these colleges and there's no talking to them. Well, that was done deliberately because, you know, if they'd have tried this bullshit that they're doing right now, people would have stood up back in the 60s, 50s. But nowadays, people think it's cool. They think this is great. They think it's wonderful to be walking around with a device on you at all times and hooked up to a computer, knowing every thought that you have, being surveillanced 24/7. I mean, you're in a prison and don't even know it. All right, have a good day.